The first video I ever made on this channel was about comfort movies. I'm thinking about a lot about that video ever since I posted it, and especially the rewatchability of the movies in that video. A key aspect of comfort movies is that you can watch them over and over again. And I've been trying to figure out what makes a movie so rewatchable. And I keep on coming back to Scream, which I did briefly discuss in the video, and I feel like it perfectly encapsulates what makes a movie so rewatchable. And personally, I don't know this for sure, but I have a feeling that a team behind the movie wanted to make this movie as rewatchable as possible, as it's built perfectly to just be rewatched over and over again. Start off as comedy. Most people's comfort movies are comedy movies because, well, comedy itself is so comforting. And when you laugh, you're more comfortable, and it puts you at ease. That's a key part of a comfort movie is being able to be at ease. And Scream is able to fit in that comedy naturally. It's funny. It's so organic, and yeah. Another part is the mystery. Okay, Scream. It's got that mystery aspect, as we all know. Billy Loomis and Stu Macher are iconic. They're Ghostface, in my opinion. When I think of Ghostface, I think of Billy Loomis. Spoilers for Scream. It's possibly the biggest horror movie of all time, so if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. It came out in the 90s, so you should probably see it by now. And if you're here, I assume you have seen it, but whatever. And that mystery aspect is so key to what makes the movie rewatchable. I love rewatching the movies to try and figure out which Ghostface is who in each scene. I know Zach Cherry actually has a video series where he breaks it down, and he figures out which Ghostface is which based off his opinion and stuff. But I feel like it's so much more fun when you try and figure it out by yourself. And I love watching every movie in this franchise and trying to figure out which Ghostface is there. I know a big debate is which Ghostface is the one that killed Tatum. Was it Stu or was it Billy? I actually don't know. I'd have to rewatch the movie, which there you go. See, I want to rewatch it now and figure it out. But it's just so great. That might also be a reason why I don't watch Scream 3 as much, because it's just Roman. So there's no fun in trying to figure out what's going on in which scene, because it's kind of pretty clear and cut out. Obviously, no disrespect to Scream 3. I actually really love Scream 3. But I feel like that kind of takes away from its rewatch value. I know not every movie will have a mystery, but I feel like it definitely benefits it. And it's fun to see what parts hinted towards that mystery being solved throughout the movie. The video store scene is such a key moment in film history and for this movie. And I feel like that kind of helps a lot with the rewatchability. It's so great. I feel like with each sequel, it's able to be rewatchable. Less so with the newer ones. I've rewatched Scream 6 once since I saw it in theaters. It's so maybe if it's done correctly, I should say, the mystery is able to help make the movie so much better to be rewatched. And movie rewatching is such a key part to these franchises because they're always watching and rewatching movies. And I feel like the team definitely understands what it means for a movie to be rewatched. This is going to be a really weird switch, but I kind of want to talk about more of the importance of being able to rewatch a movie. Because if you watch a movie once, great, you've seen the movie, that's it. Maybe it gets some discussion for a little bit, but then it's never really talked about again. And I feel like as a filmmaker, you want your movie to be as relevant for as long as possible. Scream, still relevant today. People are still talking about Scream. Obviously, I'm making this video about Scream, and there are always videos pumping out about Scream. But then their movie comes out like Town That Dreaded Sundown. I mean, I personally have never seen it, so I can't vouch for its rewatchability. But from what I have seen, watched, heard, whatever, it doesn't seem like a very rewatchable movie. And in terms, people don't talk about that movie very much. I bet some of you have never heard of that movie before. until now. But I'm sure all of you who are watching this have heard of Scream. So you kind of, and you know, a movie to be able to be rewatched over and over again, it's able to stay in popularity for as long as possible. Why do you still see Scream shirts? Got this at Five Below. Why do you still see Scream merchandise, Scream masks, Scream whatever in stores all the time? It's because it's still very relevant and it's still very popular to this day. And it would not be popular if it weren't for the rewatchability. So, you know, one day I plan to make a movie, and I want to make sure my movie's rewatchable, and I want to pour love into that movie, how people have poured love into Scream and so many other movies, where they're able to be rewatched over and over again. I love Scream. Obviously, I'm making this video, and this video was more for me, as I wanted to figure out why rewatchability is so important to me and films as a general, and Scream specifically. This is more of a video for me. This probably isn't my best video. Definitely isn't my best video. There will be better ones, 100%. Hopefully I only get better with time. But I hope this video is more like a little chat, is able to bring more insight into the rewatchability of movies and the power of Scream specifically. And hopefully next time you rewatch Scream, you're able to see what I'm trying to say, even if it is super messy how I'm saying it. This is more of rambling. And yeah, go rewatch Scream. All right, yeah. That's all I have to say about movies rewatchability. This video is kind of last minute. It's gonna be delayed because of how last minute it is, but I wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to get a video out for you guys while I work on some bigger stuff. I have tons of ideas that are going to take a little bit more work for me to do. I can't just get in front of the camera and talk like I'm doing for this or all my other videos. Kind of have to do some homework. I don't like using that word because obviously it's very fun for me to be doing this, but no, I actually have to put more prep into what I'm doing. So this is kind of just like an easy thing where I work on that. Hopefully next video is a little bit more in depth, a little bit more put together, and not as much rambling as this video. I appreciate if you watched to this point. I know it must have been hard because this is not great, but thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you stop by again, and hopefully the next video is a little bit more exciting. Thanks for having this chat with me. Bye.